previous class, I explained what is an arithmetic progression. See here, definition. An AP is a lister. See, AP is the short form of arithmetic progression. AP is the short form of arithmetic progression. An AP is a list of numbers of a sequence in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term except the first term. So this is the definition of arithmetic progression. Or in the last class I explained the arithmetic progression like the difference between any two consecutive terms is a constant. Here the constant term is called as the common difference. Here the fixed number is called the common difference. When you subtract first term from the second term, we will get the fixed number. Second from third, okay, we will get the fixed number. So definition you can write in two ways. So this is the one. The fixed number is called the common difference of the AP. The fixed number is called the common difference of the AP. Now the general form, if the first term is A, then second number or second term we will obtain by adding the fixed number. Here the fixed number is D. So when D is added to A, you will get the second term. Now for this second term, if you add one more D, then we will get the third term, A plus 2D. If you add one more D to this, then you will get A plus 3D, etc. etc. If you continue like this, the nth term, the last term of the AP is given by AN is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Clear? This is very, very important. AN, nth term of an AP is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Clear? Now, how we will get this? I explained in the last class also. Just I am repeating the same thing in this class also to understand better. Okay. Now, you know that first term A1 is equal to A. A1 is A. In this, what is D? D is not there. So, 0 into D. Now, this 0 can be written as A plus 1 minus 1 into D. This is a procedure to obtain this formula. Okay, why we are writing like this? So, because to obtain like this. Okay, now, second term A2 equals A plus D. So this is a first term, second term, third, fourth, etc. etc. So here in this we have A plus 1 into D. So A plus, we are writing this 1 as 2 minus 1 into D. 2 minus 1 into D. Now A3 equals A plus 2D, third term. That is A plus 2 of D, 2 into D. Then this is A plus 3 minus 1 into D. Now next, A4 equals A plus 3D. That is A plus 3 into D. That is A plus 4 minus 1 into D. So if you continue like this, etc. 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 Now, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4 up to nth term, I am writing here. This is, look at this, the pattern A as it is, plus 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 as it is, inside the bracket 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. etc. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. etc. N. So here also you write down n minus 1. Minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1 into d, 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 d. So this is what? Nth term of an AP. Nth term of an AP. Clear? So here look at this. Observe this. Nth term is this one. So A1 is A, A2 is A plus D, A3 is A plus 2D, because we are using this pattern in solving the problem. So be careful here, observe this and practice that. Now for example, A50, then how to write this? A50, that is equal to A plus 50 minus 1 into D, that is equal to A plus 49D. While solving the problem, if you are finding A50, then directly you can write that A plus 49D, one less than what the number they asked. Okay. Similarly, A 101 equals A plus 100D. This is how to write the terms of an AP. Clear? Now, in this nth term, we have so many problems. This is remember, this is the formula to find the nth term of an arithmetic progression. Nth term of an arithmetic progression is given by an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. You may expect this in multiple choice also. In this, we have 4 variables. One is an, another one is a, another one is n, and another one is d. So, finding an, this is the direct formula. Then, to find, this is the first, and the second one, to find a, then the formula, keep this a here only, shift all these things to this side, then it becomes an minus of n minus 1 into d. Remember, only this plus sign changes to minus, not this minus. Remember that only this sign plus becomes minus, and the whole thing you should write as it is. This is to find the first term. When you know the nth term, when you know number of terms and the common difference. Then third one, to find d. To find d, what you can do is, here is this term, keep it this, then it becomes an minus a. You are shifting this minus a, and whole divided by, you can write minus 1. Right? Then the fourth formula, to find n. To find n, here you can write this as an minus a whole divided by d, and this minus 1 becomes plus 1. So here all these things in a bracket and then plus 1. These are the 4 important formulas in arithmetic progression, that to finding the number of terms. Remember, when you are finding terms in the problem, then you should use this formula. Okay, I am written directly. So you can transfer one by one and then find out the formula. Clear? Now, by making use of this, how to find the required terms? Just I am giving examples, a simple one. Find the 20th term of an arithmetic progression 2, 6, 10, etc. etc. Now we have to find out the 20th term. 20th term. Now when the progression is given, our duty is to write down what is A. A is 2. What is D? D is 6 minus 2 is 4. And N is equal to 20. So in the given question, what is given, you write down all the things. Now A, you know that, D, you know that, and N, we know that. Now direct formula A N we can use. A N is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. That is A N means 20 equals A plus 20 minus 1 into D. Now A20 is A means what? 2 plus 20 minus 1, 19 into D means 4. Now this is 2 plus 9 4s are 36, 3, 4 1s are 4 plus 3, 7, 76 plus 2, 78. This is A20. Now you can use like this also, A20. You know that this is A plus 19D instead of using the formula. Direct one. Then A is 2 plus 19 into D means 4. That is 2 plus 19 4s are 76 plus 2, 78. We can use this also. So here this is a very simple one, how to find the number of terms what they as the 20th term by giving the progression, or they are given A is first term is this, common difference is this, then find out N, like that they are giving. So based on that you have to find out the number of terms or what they asked, whether they asked A or whether they asked B, like that. Find the indicated terms in each of the following. In the previous problem, what we are find out the ask the term, how many terms they asked, first 3 terms or first 5 terms, what they are asking, we are find out that. In this second main, find the indicated terms in each of the following. So the same, the terms of an progression or sequence is expressed like this or described like this, an is equal to 5n minus 2. Here they asked first 15th term, that means 15th term is how much and 22nd term is how much. They asked this. So instead of finding 1, 2, 3, 4, what they are asked, you find out that. That means replace n by 15. Now A 15. That means n is shifted or replaced by 15. So here also 5 into 15 minus 2. So A15 equals 15 5s are 75 minus 2. So A15 equals 73. This is the A15th term. Now second one is A22. That means 5 into 22 minus 2. That means replace n by 22. What they asked, you just replace that. Now this is A22 equals 5 2s are 10, 1, 10, 1, 11 minus 2. So A22 equals 108. This is another type of question. They are giving the nth term. The terms of a progression is described. Then we have to find out what they are asked. Right? So this is a one question. Now another term, I am rubbing this. An is described by An is equal to 3n square by 2 to the power of n. Now what they asked, A2 and A8. Now the term is described like this. An is equal to 3n square by 2 to the power of n. Now first one is A2. That means n is equal to 2. A2 equals 3 in place of n 2 square whole divided by 2 to the power of 2. Now A2 equals 3 into 2 square means 4 whole divided by 2 square means 4. Now here you can cancel it. Therefore A2 is equal to 3. A2 is 3. Now second one A8. So n is equal to 8. Then A8 is equal to 3 into 8 square by 2 to the power of 8. Clear? Now A8 equals 3 into 8 square means 64. 8 8 is 64. Then 2 to the power of 8. 2 to the power of 8 means you should multiply 2 8 times. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32, 32 2s are 64, 64 2s are 128, 128 2s are 256. So here I am writing 128 into 2. Clear? I splitted that 2 to the power of 8 as 128 into 2. Now 64 ones are 64 twos are. Therefore A8 is equal to 3 by 4. A8 is equal to 3 by 4. Clear this? How to find out the required terms. Now one more. An is described by, third one, An is described by n into n plus 2 whole divided by n minus 2 whole divided by n plus 3. N plus 3. Now we have to find out A20. A20. Now look at this. This is the nth term. Nth term is described by like this. Now put n is equal to 20. Now A20 equals 20 into 20 minus 2 by 20 plus 3. Okay. Now this is 20 into 20 minus 2 is 18 by 20 plus 3 is 23. Now this is 18 twos are 36, 360 by 23. Then A20 is equal to 23. Is it possible to divide this? No. Keep it as it is only. 360 by 23. This is a A20. A20 is 360 by 23. Now one more. An is described by 2 to the power of n by 3 to the power of n plus 1. They asked A1, A2, A3. A1, A2, A3. All the three terms we should find out. Okay. Now simple. N is equal to 1. Then A1 equals 2 to the power of 1 by 3 to the power of 1 plus 1. Look at that substitution. N place is 1. So 2 to the power of 1 is 2. 3 to the power of 1 is 3 plus 1. That is 2 by 4. 2 ones are 2 twos are. That is 1 by 2. Look at that. In place of n, substitute 1. Now n is equal to 2. Then a2 equals 2 to the power of 2 by 3 to the power of 2 plus 1. 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9 plus 1. That is 4 by 10. 2 2s are 2 5s are. So 2 by 5. Then n is equal to 3. A3 equals 2 to the power of 3 by 3 to the power of 3 plus 1. This is 8 by 27 plus 1. 8 by 28. 2, 4 2s are 8. 4 7s are 28. That is 2 by 7. Clear this? Nth term is described by 2 to the power of n by 3 to the power of n plus 1. So when you substitute 1, we will get 1 by 2. When you substitute n is equal to 2, we will get 2 by 5. And when you substitute n is equal to 3, we will get 2 by 7. So this is what? Finding the required term using the nth term of a progression. When they are given nth term of a progression, how to find out the terms of the progression. So you learn that. If you have doubt, you can call me. Right. Now, after this, first write the first 5 terms of each of the following. Right. Okay, that's enough for this. Good afternoon, children. Today is session 2, arithmetic progression. In the last class, in the first class, we are discussed about the arithmetic progression, right? Definition of a sequence. So yesterday we are studied this. A sequence is an arrangement of numbers. A sequence is an arrangement of numbers in a definite order according to some rule. So there is two things. One is order and another one is rule. If it satisfies both the order and rule, then the set of number is called as a sequence. Clear? Now, progression. A sequence whose terms can be described by an explicit, see, look at this, explicit formula for nth term is also called a progression. So which sequence whose the terms are described by the nth form, okay, such sequences are called as progressions. Okay, then series. When the terms of a sequence or progression are connected by plus sign. When the terms of a sequence or progression are connected by plus sign, then we get a series. Series means the set of numbers are connected by plus sign. So this is a definition. Okay, definition of a sequence, definition of progression, and definition of series. Now, yesterday we have written the nth general form of a progression. General form of a progression. Okay, so just I am repeating that. The general form is a plus d, a plus 2d, etc, etc, etc. This is a term 1. That means a1, a2, a3, etc, etc. Here First term is A. To obtain the second term, just we should add one D. Here D is called common difference. D is called common difference. Okay. So to find D, what we can do is A2 minus A1. You can find out common difference by subtracting the first term from the second term, or D is equal to A3 minus A2. Subtract A2 from A3. So this is the common difference. Then we are learned the previous class the nth term of a progression. That means nth term an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the nth term of an AP. Okay, AP, arithmetic progression. You know the definition of arithmetic progression: the set of numbers which are written according to some rule, and the common difference between any two consecutive terms is a constant. That is called arithmetic progression. Okay. Before that, here the progression, what the terms of sequences are expressed or described by the nth formula. So based on that, I am writing some formula here. an is equal to 5n plus 1. an is equal to 5n plus 1. The nth term, that means the term of a sequence. Term of a sequence is described by this. Okay. Then find out first three terms. First three terms of this progression. Okay. So first three terms means, let's take n is equal to 1. That means first term a1 equals 5 into 1 plus 1. That is equal to 5 plus 1 equals 6. Then n is equal to 2. Then a2 is equal to 5 into 2 plus 1. That is 10 plus 1 equals 11. Then n is equal to 3. a3 equals 5 into 3 plus 1 equals 15 plus 1 is 16. Here the terms are 6, 11, 16, etc. etc. Here these are the terms of a progression. Here each terms are described by the formula, nth formula, that is 5n plus 1. 5n plus 1. So this is one progression. Clear? So when they are given nth term of a progression, then how to find out the terms, whether they are asking 3 terms, 4 terms or 5 terms. So based on that, you go on substituting the value of 1, 2, 3 in place of n. Understood? This is one type of question you may expect for 1 mark question in multiple choice. Okay. Now another one. If an is described by 2n plus 1 by 3, then write first 3 terms. Write first 3 terms. Now here also again the terms is described by the explicit formula, that is the nth formula, like this. Then here how to find the terms. For this, just first term n is equal to 1. Then a1 equals 2 into 1 plus 1 by 3. That is equal to 2 ones are 2 plus 1 by 3. That is 3 by 3 is 1. So this is the first term of this form, nth form. Then n is equal to 2. Then a2 equals 2 into 2 plus 1 by 3. That is equal to 4 plus 1 by 3 means 5 by 3. This is the second term. And third term, n is equal to 3. Then a3 equals 2 of 3 plus 1 by 3. Then this is 6 plus 1 by 3, 7 by 3. These are the three terms, 1, 5 by 3 and 7 by 3. Look at this. The nth term is described by 2n plus 1 by 3. Then the three terms, first term is 1, a1, 2 of 1 plus 1. 2 ones are 2 plus 1 by 3. 3 by 3 is 1. Then n place is 2. a2, that means the second term, 2 of 2 plus 1 by 3. That is 2 2s are 4 plus 1 by 3, 5 by 3. Then n is equal to 3. a3 equals 2 of 3 plus 1 by 3. 2 3s are 6 plus 1 by 3. That is 7 by 3. Therefore, three terms of this nth form is 1, 5 by 3, 7 by 3. Clear? This is what the nth form of any progression. Now, one more I am showing you. an is equal to minus 1 to the power of n into 3 to the power of n. Write the first three terms of this AP. Now, here first term, n is equal to 1. Then a1 equals minus 1 to the power of 1 into 3 to the power of 1. Minus 1 to the power of 1. That means only minus 1 you should write, into 3 to the power of 1 means only 3 you should write. Then this is minus 3. This is the first term. Then n is equal to 2. Then a2 equals minus 1 to the power of 2. n place is 2 into 3 to the power of 2 equals minus 1 square means plus 1 into 3 square is 9. 9 ones are 9. Then n is equal to 3. a3 equals minus 1 to the power of 3 into 3 cube. That is, when I multiply minus 1 3 times, we will get minus only. So, this is minus 1 into 3 times means 27. So, answer is minus 27. Therefore, three terms. First three terms. First three terms are minus 3, 9, minus 27. So this is the way of finding the terms of a nth form. Nth form. Right.